Well, you really need to follow your intuition when it comes to this, my gorgeous Erini, right at the beginning of this week. You are gonna be thinking about, starting something new. You're gonna be thinking about doing something new. And this is gonna be on your mind constantly at the beginning of this week. It's not only about you starting something new or doing something new, but at the same time, which you are going to be fully aware of it, you will know that you are making such a major choice in life. You will know that this is going to be such an important point for you, the starting of an important turning point for you. And at the same time, by you committing yourself to starting this, what's going to be on your mind, number one, your life is going to become so much more practical for you in general. Things are going to become so much more practical for you. And at the same time, like a really big restriction is going to be gone. A really big restriction in your life is about to be lifted. Some kind of a blockage, something that has been something that has been like kind of subconsciously affecting you is about to be lifted, because this in itself, it's really a lot to do with this particular personal challenge that at the same time you are going to take on when it comes to this, particular new beginning you are indeed going to be thinking about, and you are indeed going to be focusing on. You really need to follow your heart, my gorgeous Erini, when it comes to this. Listen to me very carefully. You need to follow your heart when it comes to this, because like a really negative and annoying stage of your life at the same time, it's going to come to an end. And this is what you need to understand. This negative stage of your life, which is going to come to an end with this, this has been affecting your creativity and your energy in general. So therefore, about couple of days after this moment in time, you are going to feel so good. This is going to be on your mind again. This is going to be on your mind quite a lot over the next 2 days. And at some point, you are going to see such an important sign, such an important omen, my gorgeous Erini. And the moment in time you see this important sign, the moment in time you see this important omen, you will know it's time to start. You will know it's time to start this. It's time to make a certain move. Okay, and which is exactly what you are, my gorgeous Erini, going to do. There is something instantly that you are gonna go to explore, and after a little bit of exploring, there is something that you are going to start, like a certain process, like a certain commitment, like a adventure. Seriously, this adventure is indeed going to bring the best out in you. You really are going to have a really enormous reason to have a big party in as little as a couple of months' time, because in a couple of months' time there is going to be an amazing opportunity you are going to have, and this opportunity to take this on the next level, and this opportunity is going to surprise you so much, because it's most certainly not going to be something that you expected so soon. This particular opportunity is something that you kind of expected in like about a year time or so, but it's gonna happen much sooner. This is really going to blow you away, and it's gonna prove your point that you did the right thing by taking this very seriously indeed. And at around the midweek, my gorgeous Erini, you know that basically, oh my God, you know, you really are gonna have this particular person on your mind. There is somebody that you really will want to kind of reconnect with. Maybe you had an argument with this person, or maybe you just kind of like really fell apart. You know what I mean? Like it is just somebody, this particular person, it's going to be on your mind, and you will want to reconnect with this person so much at around the midweek. So this is obviously somebody in your life, you know. So this is either like a family member, or it's like one of your friends, you know, it really depends. But you are gonna kind of do that. You are gonna kind of get in touch with this particular person, and I'm sorry to say this, it is gonna be such a kind of it's gonna be like a rather unpleasant experience, to be quite honest with you. There is something you're gonna find out about this particular person, and you're not gonna like this whatsoever. You're gonna find out that this person has done something, and you're just not going to be able to understand this. So therefore you're not gonna be able to kind of like a really, you're not going to be able to understand this. You're not going to be able to agree with this, what this person has done. And this is really kind of, I mean, there is no other way of saying this, but this is really going to put you off from this person. But you are going to learn at the same time such a great lesson when it comes to your life, my gorgeous Erini. You are going to learn such a great lesson when it comes to, your life, when it comes to the people in your life. When it comes to people who you should trust to and people who you shouldn't trust to. And when it comes to that aspect of your life, it is again ever so important to like really, you know, go ahead with your intuition, because although you wanted to reconnect with this person so badly, at the same time you felt like something is not quite right. Perhaps this was an essence that was like kind of pushing you forward, because it's not about this person, it's not about what happened in between you two, it's not about what this person has done, but it's about this lesson that you are going to learn, you know, that you're gonna get out of it. I know it sounds really corny, but this particular lesson is more important than you can possibly imagine when it comes to your future. Okay, it is very, very kind of it is very important to, you know, be surrounded by the right people in our lives. If we are surrounded by the people who are not nice, if we are surrounded by the people that are very kind of down and really negative, we are going to become like this, you know. So it's best to avoid this type of people. But if we are around people who are really nice, who are beautiful, who are really positive, who are doing good things in life, you know, this is a really beautiful energy to be surrounded by. So really, this is really gonna kind of make you think, you know, to be a little bit more careful. For example, which people do you let into your life, you know, and that's the best way to do for yourself. Okay, so there is a great lesson here you are indeed going to learn. And also, do you know what, at around the midweek, you really are going to have this big wish which is going to come true for you. You were gonna be able to learn something you wanted to learn, like, oh my God, for such a long time. Okay, so you are gonna have this unexpected news. It is all gonna start with this unexpected news, my gorgeous Erini, and there are a couple of unexpected news you're gonna have. This is number one, and another one is gonna be right at around the end of this week. But this unexpected news is gonna be about you, oh my God, finally being able to learn something you wanted to learn for absolute ages. You are going to have an opportunity to do that, and you are gonna make an important decision based on this. This is important because this is to do with you achieving one of your goals. You need to learn this before you achieve one of your goals. And this is going to be ever so important when it comes to your financial situation, when it comes to your finances in general, in your future, and it's really going to improve your life like really quickly, seriously. And it's even going to reflect on your emotional balance, you know. It's going to awake you. You're going to become more determined in general, and you really will kind of want to take care of your life, and you will understand how important it is to follow follow your passion in life, okay? By the time you get to the last part of this week, this is this unexpected news I was talking about. You're gonna have such an important unexpected news when it comes to something financial you have been worrying about, okay? Something financial you have been worrying about quite a lot lately. So this news is gonna be like, so, oh my God, welcome, to be quite honest with you, because of that you have been indecisive for a while when it comes to what the next step in your life, next big step in your life is going to be. So this in itself is bringing you the whole new perspective, how you're gonna look at things in life in general, and especially when it comes to which big step are you going to do next, because now you will be able to do something really big when it comes to money and finances that you needed for, that you weren't able to do beforehand, for example. And this in itself is going to make you feel really excited. And I repeat, you did not also expect this news kind of to come through. You were hoping, but you did not expect it. So this is gonna seem really nice indeed. And you're also, my gorgeous Erini, going to hear something really interesting at around the end of this week. Like, you're gonna hear something really interesting. You're gonna be kind of like looking and watching a certain group of people or a couple of people. You're gonna be really close by. You're gonna be hearing these people. You're gonna be listening to these people, and you're gonna have such a brilliant idea based on what these people are gonna say, based on what these people are gonna be talking about when it comes to your dreams. You should really focus on this idea, okay, that you are going to have. You know, you're going to pick up on something these people were talking about, and you're going to have a brilliant idea when it comes to your dreams, you know, when it comes to one particular dream, you know, when it comes to one particular dream of yours, and something that you really want to achieve so badly when it comes to your life, for example, and you wanted to achieve this for a very long time. There is a reason why suddenly you're going to come across this situation. There is a reason why you are suddenly gonna come across these people. There is a reason why you're suddenly gonna have this brilliant idea. You should focus on this. You should focus on this. This idea, oh my God, is like your guiding light. This is your guidance, okay? This particular idea that you're going to hear, that you're going to have, my gorgeous Erini, because when it comes to this idea, there is somewhere that you're gonna need to go. Again, there is a certain place that you're gonna need to visit, and once you visit that place connected to that idea, you are gonna discover something absolutely major. You will know that this idea is like completely different to what you initially thought. Oh my God, and this idea is about to change your whole vision when it comes to your future. Things are about to become so excited for you indeed. But when it comes to this idea, you need to understand this is indeed coming with two particular things you are gonna need to come to terms with, okay? This idea is gonna come with two particular things you're going to need to come to terms with. For example, number one, you are going to need to make like a sacrifice when it comes to this idea. Okay, there is a sacrifice you're gonna need to make, and you're gonna need to come to terms with it. And number two, there is a risk you're gonna need to take as well. This idea, it's like a big risk, but my God, this is going to be so rewarding for you. And this is what you need to remember. So now, my gorgeous Erini, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm gonna see what's gonna be a tarot card of the week. Let's just see what's gonna be a tarot card of the week. Well, there you go. You are moving on with your life. This is the time. Now it's time. Now it's time to move on. Now it's time to move forward, baby, with your life. Okay, every single time when we are moving forward with our lives, there is something that we need to walk away from. There is something we need to leave behind. There is something we need to leave behind in order to walk towards something much better, much greater for us, okay, which is going to be extremely beneficial for us in every possible way. Okay, so this time of your life, it's also the time where you need to realize that now it's time to move on. Now it's time to move forward. I'm not saying you're not going to be able to do it later on, but this time is absolutely perfect for you to realize this. By you realizing this, you're going to be in a perfect frame of mind. You are in the zone. By you realizing this right now, you have no idea what a magic you are at the same time going to create. You are gonna get things going with the power of your subconscious mind. Okay, so this is what you need to believe in, my gorgeous Erini, because it is going to, get things going for you. Okay, so now it's time to move on, baby. Now it's time to move forward with your life. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.